Welcome! Today we're bringing you the best kitchen gadgets. These are the best selling products from Amazon and AliExpress. If you wanna buy any of them, the product link is in the description. Enjoy the video and thanks for watching.
This is the Breville die-cast citrus press. It's the world's first active arm citrus press, and you can actually juice any size citrus fruit on the same cone. It's got this quadrifin cone here, so I'm going to do a lime first. And using the active arm, you just simply press it down. Look at that. And on the same cone, I'm going to use a large grapefruit. Just pop it on the quadrifin cone and pull down the active arm. Look at that beautiful grapefruit juice. And then you simply click up the drip stop spout, and all parts are dishwasher safe. So you just click them out, whoa, and pop them in the dishwasher. The die-cast citrus press, another great innovation by Breville. Do these these jingles take you back to the ice cream truck coming around the corner. Now you can easily make your favourite childhood dessert with the Breville Smart Scoop. It's the first compressor ice cream maker with load sensing that lets you set and forget. This banana frozen yogurt recipe is one of many sure crowd-pleasing favourites that are included in the recipe section of the instruction booklet. Place the paddle securely into the 1.5 quart bowl. The outside needs to be completely dry or the water can turn to ice and cause it to get stuck. Pour the mixture into the ice cream bowl and place it into the Smart Scoop. Then choose from the 12 hardness settings. Turn the dial to the right for harder textured dessert like gelato or ice cream, and dial to the left for softer sorbet and this frozen yogurt. If you want to tailor to your preferred consistency, or for a pre-timed recipe, you can mix in manual mode. The optional pre-cool function can be used before both manual and automatic settings and only takes about 10 minutes to cool. That same button can activate the child lock by holding it down for 2 seconds. To make it faster, I'm definitely going to press pre-cool. Great for entertaining, the keep cool setting will keep the consistency of the dessert by chilling and churning for up to 3 hours. There's also an option to switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. But to alert you to when your dessert's ready, the big decision remains to choose from the jingles, beeps, or a mute option. But that doesn't really scream ice cream. Ice cream usually takes about 50 minutes to churn and chill. But if your recipe calls for chocolate chips, fresh fruit or flavourings, there'll be a ding at about 3 to 5 minutes just before your ice cream reaches its desired consistency. When it's done, remove blade will flash. Use the included spatula to remove the frozen dessert from the bowl into a freezer container. You can immediately serve, or since it's all natural and free from stabilisers and preservatives, it will store for 1 week in the freezer. To prevent ice crystals from forming, put plastic film directly over the top before storing in the freezer. The bowl should be hand washed. Use the included bottle brush to clean inside of the scraper blade. The Smart Scoop, brought to you by the food thinkers at Breville. Breville's Sydney design team have taken the traditional toaster or convection oven to a new level of innovation. The 1800 watt smart oven with Element IQ does all the thinking for you. The blue backlit LCD screen has 9 intuitive functions that are easy to navigate through, and each of them have their pre-programmed temperature and time to them. But if you choose to change the temperature or time, the smart oven will actually remember for the next time you use it. Element IQ works much like a dimmer in your light, where you're putting the power up and down. Instead of the heating elements being fixed with the heat, you can actually put the power where it's needed most for that specific cooking task. On the toast function, an unprecedented 1800 watts is delivered to the heating elements. 900 watts on the top and 900 watts on the bottom. And what that's doing, it's crisping and browning the outside of the toast while keeping the inside soft and moist. The bagel function works like the toast function, but Element IQ is smart enough and actually shuts off the bottom 2 heating elements during the cycle because you only want the outside lightly toasted with it crisp in the middle. The bake function distributes 1500 watts of power to the top 2 and bottom 2 heating elements, and it also has the convection fan option with a temperature sensor that relays information back to the thermometer, so you're going to get even baking results every time. The roast setting puts 1500 watts of power to the top 2 and bottom 2 heating elements, so the outside of the meat and poultry is all crispy and the inside's all tender and juicy. On the broil setting, you have 1500 watts of power delivered to the top 3 heating elements, and you can choose between high, medium and low for more versatility with your broiling. On the pizza setting, we've actually included a 13-inch pizza pan tray, and you can choose between fresh or frozen pizza, and it's about 15 minutes for a thin crust pizza and 20 minutes for a thicker crust. The cookies function works great for cookies and strudels and biscuits, and the Element IQ works much the same as on the baking setting, just with less time. The reheat function is ideal for reheating leftovers without browning the top. The warm setting keeps your food at the ideal temperature while you're preparing the rest of your meal. The Smart Oven actually gives you visual feedback on the door of where to place your oven rack. The auto eject rack is in the middle rack, so when you open the door, the magnets in the door are actually going to pull out the tray for easy removal of hot items. The Smart Oven with Element IQ, another innovation by Breville. Today, tea is the most consumed drink after water. All tea drinkers know that special moment of escape that can be found by drinking that perfect cup. Yet brewing tea is both an art and a science. Tea varieties are grown and produced in different environments, which require specific water temperatures and controlled brew times to allow their unique flavour and aroma to develop during brewing. Boiled water is not considered good for making many tea types, as the boiling process removes oxygen, making the water stale. To bring out the optimal quality and taste for more delicate tea leaves, such as green, oolong and white tea, a lower temperature will produce a better flavoured cup of tea. In the same way, brewing the tea for too long may result in a bitter or unpleasant brew, while brewing for too short a time may leave the tea weak and tasteless. Introducing the Breville One Touch Tea Maker, which is fully programmable for all tea types, water temperatures and brew times, eliminating the guesswork so you can enjoy that perfect cup of tea every time. The tea type determines the brew temperature. The tea maker has 5 preset types recommended for optimal brewing of green, black, white, herbal or oolong tea. It also features a customisable tea type temperature setting for other tea varieties or to suit your personal taste. The LCD screen will display the preset brew temperature recommended for optimal brewing of the selected tea type. Depending on how strong you like your tea, toggle through the tea strength button to select between strong, medium or mild tea brews. The LCD screen will display the preset brew time recommended to achieve the selected brew strength for the tea variety selected. Another great innovation is the Keep Warm feature, which will keep the temperature for 1 hour. So if you wanted to come back to another cup, it's waiting there for you and you don't have to do a thing. During the Keep Warm cycle, brewed tea will continue to steep, so you may want to consider reducing the initial tea strength and brew time. The Auto Start feature means you can wake up to that aroma of your tea brew. Simply set the clock to the current time. The LCD screen will display the Auto Start symbol. You can also change between Celsius and Fahrenheit. There's a magnet embedded between the vertical post and the tea basket. This eliminates the need for unnecessary hooks and gears within the glass vessel and gives that silent auto steeping. You can also use it as a variable temperature tea kettle without the tea basket. Instant hot water can be used for French press coffee, hot chocolate, oatmeal or instant noodles. One tip to mention is to use filtered water, as the water quality really does affect the taste. And depending on how much tea you're brewing, using the tea scoop provided, spoon roughly 1 teaspoon of tea per cup. The Gourmet Tea Brewer and Variable Temperature Tea Kettle, another great innovation by Breville. This is the Breville Juice Fountain Plus, and it's the perfect juicer for those just getting into the juicing lifestyle. It's easy to use, only 2 settings, high and low. Use low to make the blades spin slower for juicing soft fruits and leafy greens. Use the high speed to cut through tougher foods like apples. This was the first juicer to hit the market sporting a 3-inch feed tube, so you can juice whole fruits and vegetables. Even dense vegetables such as beets can go in, which are packed with wonderful antioxidants. Really, you can try whatever combinations you happen to have in your fridge, and after the fun element of experimentation, you'll get to know what you like. Celeries, apples, pears and carrots all go well with beets, but to give it a little extra zing, add some ginger root. But go easy on the ginger and build it up as you like the taste, because it can overpower your concoction. I tend to try fruit and veggie combinations of whatever is in season. A handy trick is to line your pulp container with a produce plastic bag for an even easier cleanup. And Breville juicers are easy to clean. You don't need a tool to dismantle it. Simply transfer to the sink, give your parts a rinse and place in the top shelf of your dishwasher. There's an included cleaning brush for your filter basket. I always use this to give my filter a little extra care right after juicing. The Juice Fountain Plus, another great innovation by Breville.
The Briefton's Express Food Chopper makes quick work out of tedious chopping tasks, and it's so easy to assemble, use, and care for. It is the quick, safe way to chop fruits, vegetables, herbs, and create fresh salads, salsas, pestos, coleslaws in just seconds. Countless hours spent chopping foods in the kitchen will now be a thing of the past. This tool can help you chop and mix foods in record time. Simply use a knife to cut the vegetable into chunks. Then, put them around the blade. Replace the lid and push down on the pump repeatedly. This will cause the chopper blade to spin and chop the food. The more you push the pump, the finer the chopped foods become. And if you hate getting watery eyes when chopping onions, this will solve it all for you. With the cover on top and onions inside the bowl, you can effortlessly chop away without weeping and burning eyes. Here are just some of the benefits of the Briefton's Express Food Chopper. Chops and mixes foods in record time. Safer, easier, and quicker to use than chopping with a knife. Perfect for chopping various vegetables, fruits, herbs, and for mixing food ingredients. The innovative pump design allows for an easy one-handed operation of the chopper. The pump handle locks down for compact and convenient storage. The anti-skid base keeps the chopper steady on the counter. Highly portable and suitable for all kitchens, RVs, travel, and camping. No electricity required. Large processing power with a bulk capacity of 2 liters, 68 ounce, 8.5 US cups. Stress tested vigorously by our engineers, this food chopper has proven to be durable and reliable even after 100,000 pushes of the pump handle. It's designed to serve you well for years to come. With so much to do during the day, cooking needs to be done fast. The Briefton's Express Food Chopper is the tool to free up your precious time in the kitchen and put the fun back into cooking. Cherry tomatoes, grapes, olives, blueberries, cranberries, gooseberries, all delicious. All take a long time to cut in half without the right gadget. Introducing Slice X, the versatile kitchen gadget for slicing many small round items perfectly in half in one fast motion. Fill, slice, empty, repeat. Slice 3 times faster. Unleash your inner kitchen ninja. Great for mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, carrot sticks, and apple or citrus wedges too. Easy to clean and store. Ah!